Alright, it's day one of my, I don't even know what you would call these, I guess vlogs. My daily uploads, whatever. It's like 7:45 right now. And usually I would eat a little bit earlier than this. But I was talking to my grandmother about something. So, yeah. So, I'm eating oatmeal. One banana. Water. So. The plan is to eat this, we go to the gym, and then after that, we're probably going to do some homework. Or I am, I guess. So I eat on the floor. I've eaten on the floor my whole life. Like, here I can show you. Like, I'm just sitting like this. It's kind of silly. It made a lot of sense when I was younger, but nowadays sometimes it feels a little bit strange. So yeah, every single morning, I usually have oatmeal or some form of carbs, and then I have a banana. And then after that, I go to the gym. This is probably the most consistent thing about my routine recently. It's nice, it's pretty chill. Eating oatmeal on the floor, it's always nice. So it's actually a little bit gloomy today. There's a bit of fog and it's drizzling a little bit. I personally like this kind of weather. I think it's pretty aesthetic. It's good vibes, I think. But yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well today. When I woke up this morning, I was actually quite tired. Usually when I wake up, I'm pretty energized. I've been sleeping pretty good lately, but I don't know, last night was a little different, I guess. So I live about 6 minutes away from the gym, so I'm really thankful for that, because going to the gym is probably one of my favorite parts of the day, or probably my favorite part of the day. It's not really something that I dread doing. I love being active. I like lifting weights. It's always been fun for me, so yeah. So that was about a 90-minute workout. That's usually how long my workouts are. And I felt pretty good today. I felt strong, had a lot of energy, so it's good. I do want to try coming a little bit earlier than this. This is usually not the time that I come. Usually around 7 or 6:30 is when I show up to the gym. But it's almost 10 already, so I'm gonna go ahead and head home, shower, and then I'll go from there. Alright, here is our second meal of the day. This is honestly a lot, like, yeah, but it's ribs with rice. And then I have a glass of water, of course. So, filming myself in the gym was interesting. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but I don't know, I feel like it's just such a weird feeling to me that I'm being watched by a camera, you know? But it wasn't like a bad feeling, it was different. So, for my workouts, I'll probably just record 1 or 2 sets that I did for my workout that day. So, I'm not going to record every single set, it would just be too long. So, yeah. I'm going to eat this. Should I do this on camera? This is honestly, it's going to get pretty messy, but oh well. I don't know if you can tell, but I really enjoy eating. I used to have a really poor relationship with food, in the sense that, like, I wouldn't eat. Like, I would go days just barely eating at all. And this was only like a couple of years ago, probably like my freshman year of college. For reference, I'm a senior in college now, so like, yeah, I was barely eating and I lost so much weight in my first 2 years of college. I was 130 pounds, actually less than that. And, you know, you look at yourself in the mirror and it's like, you barely even recognize yourself when you lose so much weight like that. And I've always been like a slim person, but like, it was so surreal to me. Like, it scared me the way that I looked when I was literally malnourished. I didn't like it. So since then, I've sort of healed my relationship with food, and I've gained probably like 30 or 40 pounds since then. Right now, I'm like probably 165, 170. So, yeah. I love food. Like, it's a good thing, you know? And you should never feel guilty over the things that you eat. As long as you're eating in moderation, there's no sense in, you know, cutting your own throat over eating something bad. I don't even have napkins. I'm stupid. I don't like getting messy like this. But one of my favorite foods are wings. That is something that I've loved since for as long as I can remember. And I always just get so messy eating them, but I don't know, I think it's worth it in that case. But ribs is something that I wouldn't go out of my way to get, you know, because I just don't think the mess is worth it. Obviously, this is really good, but I'm eating it because this is what we have here at the house, so. Man, whatever is in my house, I will eat it. Like, it doesn't matter what it is, because it's just like a respect thing, you know? Unless it's like, it's just something that I just cannot stand the taste of, but, you know. If someone cooks in the house, you know, we eat their food regardless. All right, that was pretty good. I'm gonna get napkins. So when I'm eating food, I try to pay attention to everything about the bite that I'm eating. So, like the texture of the food, or the taste, just everything that it feels like. And I think it makes me enjoy the food a lot more. Something I used to do a lot was I would watch TV or YouTube while I eat, and I still do that sometimes. Like, it's fun, like it's a good vibe, but I think when I'm distracted by something, it takes away from my eating experience. So, like, I won't realize as much how good something tastes if I'm distracted by something on a screen, basically. So, and eating in silence like this, I think it's a good thing. Definitely have to get used to talking on camera. I have a lot of things to say and talk about, and I think what I want to do is, for each day, I'm gonna have a sort of topic that I'm gonna speak on, or just give my thoughts about. Yeah, it's really strange sitting here. Like, I'm basically talking to myself, but I think it's a good way to get my thoughts out of my head and just kind of articulate them into something that could be useful for other people, as well as for myself. So, yeah, I'm chilling for a little bit while I finish my water, but after this, I'm going to do homework, and then I'll do homework for a little bit, and then after that, I'm likely just gonna go outside and just like get fresh air, and then we'll see what happens after that. But yeah, I try to drink 1 big glass of water for every meal that I eat, and I eat about probably 4 times a day. I'm not gonna lie. 4 times a day, 3 times a day. Really have a strict diet, but I do try to avoid sweets and like sugar, basically. So I only drink water. I don't really drink soda or sweet drinks or anything like that. I don't really eat candy. I don't really do like desserts. Everything I eat is either like meat, carbs, fruits, and vegetables. But I don't really overthink my diet that much. Like, I pretty much eat whatever I want, and I'm not the type of person who like craves candy. Like, it's not. I do like candy. Don't get me wrong, but it's not something that I'm going to go out of my way to obtain. And the same goes for desserts. I actually just don't really like desserts that much. Things like cake or like brownies, they don't really excite me. I do love donuts though. So if I do eat a dessert, it would probably be something like a donut, basically. But yeah, it's very rare that I have things like that. But yeah, the plan is to do homework for 2 hours. Just 2 hours. I'm nearing the end of my college career. So this is my last semester before I graduate. So I have a lot of work to do. So I kind of have to lock in. So I'm going to do homework for 2 hours, or I'm going to do my best to, right? And then after that, we'll take like a break. And then I'll probably do a little bit more homework after that. So we'll see. we'll see how things go. Because I have like just 4 really massive assignments. And of course I waited to the last second to start them. So it's really on me. You pay the price one way or another. So we're going to get it done though. So it's fine. Alright, so it's like 2 p.m. and I did homework for like an hour and a half, and now I'm outside. I try to come outside every single day, just for like a half hour or so, because studies show that being outside, getting sunlight, it's beneficial for your mood and just your overall well-being. So I'm chilling out here for a second, and I think this is where I should talk about what I want to talk about today. So I want to talk a lot about procrastination and just it as a concept. I think, I've been seeing a lot of these videos talking about how to fix procrastination or how to combat it. And I see a lot of the same methods, and a lot of it is centered around tricking your mind. So, for example, I see a lot of working for 30 minutes, taking a 15-minute break, rewarding yourself after you finish X amount of work, like whatever. And stuff like that just has never worked for me because I'm just such an aware person. My brain refuses to be tricked. So, weird methods like that have never been effective for me. And I'm sure they work for other people, but the way that I see it, I procrastinate because I don't like the, I guess not really that I don't like, but I just have a lack of interest in it, basically. And I'm afraid of the discomfort that doing, well, in this case, I guess homework. I'm afraid of the discomfort that doing the homework would bring me. So there have been days where, I get a lot of work done. I work pretty consistently without distractions for, a couple hours in a day, and it's great. But there's other days where I'm just sitting at the table for hours and I'm not getting any work done. And I think a big part of it is just priming your environment and also just not being in your room all the time. So basically changing your scenery is what I'm trying to say. So doing your homework in an area like your room, you're going to be more likely to procrastinate in your room than, let's say, if you went to the library. So in the future, in a couple days maybe, I would like to go somewhere else to do my homework rather than just be in my house, because I'm too comfortable in my house to where I just get distracted so easily. And I've tried, putting my phone in a different room, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but basically me being in my home, there's no urgency for me, and I don't enjoy doing my homework enough to where it would be effective. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, another thing too is something that I heard that was actually good was sort of affirming yourself in your mind that getting to do the work is a privilege rather than an inconvenience or I don't know, an antagonist in your daily life. It shouldn't be that way. It should be as if you are thankful for the work that you have to do. So thinking in your mind, like, oh, I get to do this work. And this actually helps me. Like, even though I don't necessarily like doing homework or doing any other work that I have to do, if I affirm in my mind, like, okay, like, I have the time, I'm able to do work right now, I get to do it now, I think it helps me. It actually does. So I think that's probably a helpful tip for if you have issues procrastinating. I'm pretty sure, honestly, these days, pretty much everyone procrastinates in some shape or form. Like, it's just unavoidable, especially with the way society is kind of pushing this instant gratification culture onto us. We are so drawn to the easy way out, and we kind of push away the things that take more time to get an outcome out of. So yeah, like it sucks. But another big thing is obviously your phone. The cool thing about when I was recording myself doing homework, I can't even use my phone because I'm recording myself, so that kind of fixes the phone issue. But I never really had an issue with using my phone a lot anyway, because I would just put it far away from me so I wouldn't use it. But yeah, it was just so easy for me to get distracted, to be honest. Especially since my mind is just always racing. Like, bro, you guys just don't understand. Like, my mind is always just spinning, like at 100 miles per hour. Something that I've been a bit interested in is learning how to meditate. Like, I just want a way that I can clear my mind and just think of nothing. So it's good to be a very excessive thinker in many scenarios, I guess, but eventually it gets to a point where it feels like you're fighting a battle with your own mind, and like, I think stuff like that it's suffering. So yeah, I want to maybe incorporate some type of meditation into my routine, but as for when that will be, who knows? Hopefully sooner than later. But yeah, today I'm gonna still do homework today, but for the past 2 hours I did get a decent amount of work done, so I'm happy about that. Like I said, I'm pretty much done with college. Like, these last couple assignments it's literally like the last lap in the race. So I'm just trying to finish strong, you know. I only take one class, but this class is like, bro, it's messed up. The workload it's different. It's built different. And also I have an internship class, but I'm not doing an internship right now because I already did it. But I have to turn in various things regarding my internship. So that's going to take some time for me to finish. I have 2 weeks, so it's not really that much time, to be honest. But yeah, we got a good amount of work done. So I'm gonna chill out here for a little while, and then I'm probably gonna eat again, and then I will probably do more homework, unfortunately, but I think that is what I should do. So yeah. By the way, for those who commented and liked the first video that I posted a couple of days ago, I'd like to express my gratitude. It just feels nice to be seen and know that, you know, some people that actually watched the video, they actually got something out of it, or they resonated with it, or they related to it. It just feels really nice. So thank you to those who liked and commented and stuff. Yeah, I appreciate it. All right, we're back inside. Here is my second meal of the day. It is 2 peanut butter sandwiches and a cup of kiwi. And I forgot to grab a fork. Perfect. 1 second. Okay. And this fork is kind of massive. So kiwi is one of my favorite fruits, to be honest, but I never really eat it that much because cutting it and peeling it is it's a bit of work. And obviously it's not that much work, but I prefer the fruits that are really easy to eat. So I love strawberries, blueberries, bananas. Those are the main fruits that I eat. Grapes as well. But the taste of kiwi is just unmatched. Oh shoot. Not gonna lie, talking to the camera, it's gonna take me some time to get used to this. I'm not necessarily a socially awkward person, and I actually enjoy interacting with other people. But this is just very strange. Like, I don't even know, like, am I supposed to look at myself, or do I just look around? I'm not really sure. And it's like, I'm not talking to anyone, but I'm also talking to everyone. So, it's just a very unique thing. So, it'll take me some time to get used to this. But I don't mind. I think this can be a good way to help improve how I articulate myself. So, yeah, we'll see how much better I can get at talking to a camera as the days go by. Alright, so food's done. It's like 4:30. I'm going to do some more homework, probably for like an hour and a half or 2 hours. So, yeah, let's see how it goes. So, this is the last meal of the day. It's the same thing that I ate earlier. Sorry. I'm still getting used to using this tripod. I've literally never used one before, so. Okay, nice. So yeah, last meal of the day. I finished a lot of work, so I'm happy about that. I think being productive is such a good feeling, at least afterwards. The way that you feel, it's different from getting dopamine from different things, like, I don't know, like watching a TV show, or, I don't know, eating a snack that you like. It's a different sense of fulfillment that you get when you're productive. And I can't really explain it, but I'm sure some people know what I mean. The rice is kind of hot, so I don't want to eat it just yet. But is this the same angle that I've always been using? I do kind of want to get the food in here, but you can't see me. Bro, my hair is so long, like this is honestly crazy. I'm gonna get my hair cut soon, but right now it kind of looks like a jungle. Also, I'm realizing that tomorrow is Easter, which means the gym is probably not going to be open, now that I think about it. It might be open at the time that I go, but the hours are definitely going to be different tomorrow, so there's a chance that I might not be able to go to the gym tomorrow, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. I'm eating with a fork this time because these pieces are like small and like I don't even have to use my hands for these, so. Bro, this is so good, like, bro, it's so good. Like, it's just, I can really focus on how good that it tastes because I don't have to use my hands. Like, it's more chill. I don't know if I'm gonna speed up me eating these meals or if I'm going to keep them normal speed. Because I eat fast enough to where, like, I don't think it would take up too much time in the video, but I don't know. Obviously, you'll see what decision I made because the video will be out, but I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. I want my videos to be pretty much completely uncut, just very bare bones. I don't want to do too much editing. Because first of all, editing is like a lot of work. And also I want to kind of push this atmosphere that like you, I guess, are sort of hanging out with me. Like it's not really something that you're watching. It's more like you and I are chilling, you know? Like it's good vibes. Yeah. Hold on a second. I'll be back. I didn't realize that I left my water in the kitchen. I was like confused. Like it felt like there was something missing. But yeah, I eat a lot of food, so like it's just gonna be a big part of my video. It's just me eating. So, as I've said before, I have a lot of work that I need to do. And whenever I come across these situations where I'm like pressed for time and there's a lot of stuff I need to finish before a certain date, I sort of find comfort in the fact that like time is going to pass, like regardless, you know? So, like, yeah, I'm stressed out about it now, but like, regardless of what happens in a week, everything is going to be due and it'll be over. So, and I know I'm going to get the work done. Like, it's not even a matter of like, oh, I'm scared I'm not going to finish. It's just the fact that I do have the work and that, you know, it's my responsibility to finish it. But it makes me feel better knowing that it will pass, like it'll be over. Yeah, it's especially comforting now because, like, after this week, I'm literally graduating. So, like, I have a lot of work, but it's not like I'm chilling, you know? Like, I'm not that stressed out about it. As long as I'm working consistently throughout the next couple days, I should be okay. Alright, so I'm done with my food. I'm actually full, I'm not gonna lie. But I just checked the hours of the gym, and they actually are open tomorrow from 7 a.m. to noon. So that's perfect, which means we can still go tomorrow. So that's awesome. When I finish my last meal, there's a couple things that I tried to do. So firstly, I do cardio, and I'll show you where I do cardio in a second. And then second, I shower again. And then third, I stretch my body. And then I have one more glass of water with creatine in it. And then I go to bed. Well, I do chill for a little bit and then I go to bed, but yeah. So I'm gonna do cardio right now. So this is where I do my cardio. I'm in my basement. So, yeah, I just kind of sit here and I just grind it out for like 30 minutes. And then, yeah, that's it. I don't really do crazy cardio all the time. I do go on runs, but like I just make sure that I at least do this every day. I think intentional cardio like this is good. I do think people over-glorify it because as long as you aren't like sitting in your room all day doing nothing, you're going to be exerting your body in some way, like walking around, moving your body, just doing basic tasks. So if you ask me, this is just my opinion, but intentional cardio like this is no better than being an active person just normally. So that's what I think, but I just do it because I enjoy it. Okay, so after I do cardio, I try to stretch. I don't really go that crazy with it. I just kind of mess around with my joints a little bit because I don't want to be 40 and barely mobile, you know. I'd like to keep my flexible body for as long as I can. So I usually just kind of like mess around for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I'm actually like really tired, so I already know that I'm gonna sleep good. Like, I'm honestly excited. Bro, the sleep is gonna hit so different that, yeah. After this, I'm going to shower, so, and that'll pretty much be the end of day one. Well, I guess I have to upload the video too, so I'll do that, but yeah, the day's pretty much over. And it is, I think it's like 8 something, or it's about to be, actually, what time is it? Oh my god, I just want to, oh, it's 8:17, so it's really not that late, but going to bed early is just better. It just hits different. As the days go on, I won't be as stiff talking to the camera. It's definitely something that I have to get used to. I talked about this earlier, but yeah. So, it should just get better from here. I think this is really interesting, kind of documenting my days. And I think it's beneficial for me, because it keeps me, not necessarily in check, but it sort of almost forces me to do the right things throughout my day. Like, because trust me, I've had days where Like, I have so much stuff planned, and then literally I do none of it because just like for whatever reason, I just feel like being lazy that day. And you know, it's fine to be lazy sometimes, but I don't want to be lazy, you know? Like, but yeah. Alright, so I just took a shower. And I'm going to upload the video now. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to like put it all together, but yeah, my day is pretty much over. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna keep making these videos, so yeah, I don't really know what to say at the end of these videos, but if you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I hope you had a good day, and I hope you have a good night. So, thank you. Bye.